Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save. I've just landed the Blackburn job. They asked me to be competitive. I thought I'd share this. They've asked me to be competitive in the FA Cup. I lost 2-1 at home to Southampton, so I didn't feel I was actually that competitive, but they're happy. I'm happy. I knew that would be a difficult one, but they're pleased with defensive play and they're pleased with the high tempo. So, since you joined us rather, we've been unbeaten in the league. Okay, so you got to remember this is a premiership side, really. They were relegated last season. I'll go into that a bit more now. But yeah, league form. Brentford were top of the league when we played them, beat them 3-0. Sheffield United were very poor. They were second in the league. We beat them 5-1. And the other teams, QPR, were below us, and Huddersfield were just above us when I took over. And today we're playing West Brom, who are down as well. So, I'm expecting. Well, we'll see, because things are changing. Biggest issue I've got is this. Everybody wants to leave because of being relegated. I'm actually in the process. We're just at the start of the transfer window, 16th of January. So we're about midway through it now. I'm having a bit of a shatter out. I'm getting rid of players. Got quite a few have gone so far. Okay. As you can see, I haven't been hanging around. A lot of these are out on loan. Okay. And a lot of them have just gone because they're not good enough for the club. They really have. Right. Hefty was the last one to go. First team player, but I've got a youngster who I think needs to play and is better than him. A lot of these are loans. Okay. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Players in. Nobody. Okay. Haven't got anybody in yet. That's not completely true. Because I can't even find it now. These are all coaches, so they're not. It's not showing. So I've got Tyler Morton, not Tyler Morton. Is it Tyler Morton? It might well be Tyler Morton on his way in. Okay. And yeah, I haven't made any major signings yet. I came here, all my scouting and my shortlist was Hereford type players, free transfers, good enough for League Two, but not good enough for the Championship. So I'm in the process of doing that. The scouts, I normally leave this all for them. They're in the process of setting this up. This is all ones that have been recommended, so they're doing it. I just leave a scouting to itself. I don't get involved too much in that, because I end up getting nothing players. So I find if you leave them to it, they do get along with that. So tactics, exactly the same tactics we played at Hereford. No changes at all. This is a young boy that I found that I'm quite impressed with. He needs to play to realise his potential. He's 3-star now as a fullback, and he's 5-star potential. He's going to be a Premier Division player. He's already as good. Why wouldn't I play him? He was sat in the youth team. He's 19 years old, so I've just made 7 odd million on an old player that would struggle to get in ahead of Elletson. Yeah. That's it. The rest of it is players that were here, but a lot of them weren't playing. And the problem I got is a lot of them don't want to be here now. We're not in a Premier, so they want out. So I'm trying to climb up. We're up to 11th, okay, on the back of the 4 wins that we've had since I took over. And yeah, we've closed the gap down. We're only 8 points now off playoffs, which is probably our only hope this year. We're not going to catch top teams. Even though we beat Brentford, and Sheffield United have really gone on a bad run of form just before we played them and since, so not our worry there. So like I said, it's exactly the same. I have sold a goalkeeper. I've got one. I'm scouting at the minute. A youngster, 22 or 23 years old. Don't ask me his name. It's one of those. So we got Mitri Yushkin in goal with Elletson, the new youngster that I found in the youth, playing right back. Mumin, Phillips, and Pickering make up the rest of the back four. Um, Travis is playing holding midfield. Okay, he's ball winning midfielder in that position. Not ideal, but it's what he thinks he is. So yeah, we leave him at it. Clarkson and Henderson in the midfield. Henderson, for his age, he's 30 years old. He has been phenomenal for us. He really has. Leonard out wide left. Aribo, who wants to go, and I hope he changes his mind because he's quality. Wide right. And Glekumakis up front, the Greek wonder goal scorer. He scores a goal, misses half a dozen. Okay. So yeah, I have been swapping him around with Tyler Roberts. So just to try and get some goals, but Glukamakis is scoring, so squad number have to be given to one player, which is Harrison Wood, who isn't going to start. He isn't going to get on. He's just making up the numbers because I don't have depth there at the minute. He's not good. I'm trying to offload him. Nobody wants him, and he's free. Nobody wants him. Tells you everything. I'm just loath to give him a lump sum to get rid of him. I haven't got an assistant manager. He was poached, so I got a nice 400k into the bank for that, even though we didn't need it. Yeah, so I'm making that bit up as I go along. So yeah, we're away at West Brom. Isn't going to be easy. Okay, let's not fool ourselves. Yeah, and let's see how we go. It's a bit different being at a club where money isn't a problem, but I find that I'm a tight ass anyway, and I don't like to just throw the cash. So I am looking for deals and bargains still, and I want to buy youth. I don't want to buy 30 somethings or late 20 somethings. Oh dear, they aren't going to give us value for our buck. So we are looking for youngsters because they are the future. I'm waiting for the top 50 Wonder Kids to come along. It's the first time I'm going to be able to show an interest in them in this save. So yeah. Oh, if you'd let that go, it would have got a goal kick, wouldn't it? But that's how it happens, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to have to come from behind. Like I said, I have upset a few players since the last game, so things might go a bit pear-shaped for a while. But as you can see from the results we've had, the potential's there for this team. Like I said, they were relegated for the Premier last season, so they are good enough. Oh, Mr. Goalkeeper. Oh, Mr. Goalkeeper. And this is why I'm looking for a goalie. He's only a youngster. I don't know whether he's going to get in and do the business. Let's hope so. And yeah, see some of these names. I'm going to have to buy British players, I think. Or no, I'm not going to say too much, but yeah. And we're playing a nice bit of football out the back there. Long ball up to... Oh, he didn't control that, did he, at all? But Elletson, the new boy, he's got in, and then we've given it away again. Good tackle, Travis to Henderson now. Can Henderson get this going? Henderson plays it out to Clarkson, who's got caught on the ball again. But he's running back. Is he going to get the tackle in? No, and it's out by the keeper. Oh, dear, dear, dear. And this is why I've been putting off coming back on camera, because I knew something would happen. So there we go. First half, not that great. Yeah, and we're not. So we're going to give them a little bit of a pick up now. They don't know I'm going to be asking more. I think I'm tempted to go attacking. It is West Brom. They're below us in the league. We've got to be able to beat teams like this. And I'm going to demand more. But like I said, I've taken... they all got up in arms because the fullback I got rid of apparently was team leader. You know, big influence in the changing room. So I've had a lot of down, and it's showing in the way we're playing today. Really low stats, which is a worry. But and yeah, we don't really look like doing anything, do we, at the moment? Unfortunately, we're just ambling through the game, really. Oh dear, dear, dear. And looking at the stats, we're not going to pull this back. I'm going to make some changes on 70. Not that I've got a lot of scope there to make the changes. I'm going to get Tyler Roberts on up front. He's in danger of being booked anyway. I've got a few that have been booked, but I'm really struggling here to get people on. Give him a go for there. Sergi Canos has been playing quite well for me, on and off, so we'll give him a go because Aribo's just not. And the final one, how am I going to get him off? I'd like to get Pickering off, but I've got absolutely... Oh, Sirkin's okay, he can play there. So that's 4. We'll keep one in the bank, see what happens, and now I'm going to berate the team because I'm not happy with the way we're playing. We need to pick it up, and to be honest, this is one of the worst games I've seen. We're not creating anything, we're not passing it around, and there you go, out of nowhere we get an equaliser Henderson again. So against a run of play, probably not deserved. I'm not going to knock it. We need a bit of luck to do well. Every football team needs that rub of the green. And yeah, since their goal was an own goal deflection, that's a cracking finish by Henderson on the volley. Got ahead of his man. And he's not offside, is he? So don't even think about it. You can see he's come, although he was stepping backwards, wasn't he? But life at Blackburn so far, guys, has been rosy. The board I made one request to the board. That was for more physios, which they've allowed me. I don't think I've made any other requests as yet. Oh dear, hit the post and oh boy, guys. I'm gonna. Don't know what that's come from, but I didn't want that. I don't. Is he offside? No, it's not matter. It's come off a goalie, off defender. Oh, God. I hate conceding goals. I'm sorry, but I do. And this has been a really lacklustre performance from us. Really has. So, Phillips, let's get going, guys. Come on. Over the top. And I mean, this season, to be realistic, is finish as high as we can. I'm not expecting playoffs. I need to get a couple of good signings in. I need a goalie. I need a decent goalie. Both my goalies are old age, and we're through again. Canos, and that's a cracking finish. Dinked it over the goalie for 2-2. I need a goalkeeper. I need a commanding centre half. Full back wise, I don't think I'm too bad. A bit of cover would. Oh, you're joking me. A bit of cover would be nice, and that's a game gone. Oh dear, first defeat as a Blackburn manager. Not a great day. And that drops us down to 13th instead of pushing us up into the top 10. So that's okay, it's early days, we've still got enough games to play about. Disappointed we've lost to a team below us in the league. Worst defence as well. Didn't even have him on the XG, did we? So we got what we deserved, So I need to go away. I don't know why I've clicked on staff yet. Sorry. We need to go away and have a look at this. We're really struggling with players. I'm really struggling. I'm getting a few coming through now, but my short list. This is players I've added. Some of these aren't going to be. They've got to go. Price wise, thought I had a lot of money, but it's soon going to go. So I'm gonna disappear for a few moments just to play through to the next game. We're going to be coming back for the Ipswich game at home. Ipswich are 10th, so not an easy game. So we're home to Ipswich today. Few things in the transfers. I've actually made a signing. I've got a goalkeeper and he's recovering from a broken arm, which I didn't notice while we were chatting about it. He's going to be a good keeper, I think. He'd do us at this level anyway. He's out for about another day. before he starts retraining. Yeah, he ticks a couple of boxes for us. He gets us through this season. He's got potential to be a premiership goalkeeper. So yeah, broken lower arm a day. I don't remember seeing it, to be honest, but I must have missed that. So anyway, he's obviously not going to play. Wood's injured. I picked up a few injuries actually, so not looking great at the moment team-wise. I've got no depth here at all. I'm actually going to have to put two goalies on the. Oh no, I did. I took him off, didn't I? So that's okay. So yeah, the main goal is injured. It's not worth thinking about playing him. Everybody else is pretty much the same team apart from that. Mitrioshkin keeps his place in goal. Elliotson, the new boy, well, he's not new. He's been at the club a while. Moomin, Phillips, and Pickering. Having a bit of trouble with Moomin, wants to leave because we were relegated from the Premiership. It's become my problem. Teams are coming in offering 3 million for him. I've managed to get him to agree to 14 and 3/4. I don't want to lose him this season. He can go next season, close season, but it's just somebody else I have to replace this season. And although the money's nice, yeah, it ain't going to happen. Travis, Clarkson, and Henderson, midfield trio. Aribo, another one that wants to leave because we got relegated. Again, clubs are coming in offering 3-4 million for him. I've got him to agree to 10. He can go. If somebody comes in with the offer, he can go. Leonard's playing wide left. He's not ideal. He's not the future, but he's going to get us through this season, hopefully. And then Glacomis up front. Again, he can score goals. That's all I want at the moment. I want somebody to stick ball in net. I'm not worried about everything else. I've got. I thought I'd sign Tyler Morton. So unless he's gone somewhere else, or I missed something, because he doesn't show up anywhere, but I'm pretty sure I put an offer in for him, but I must have missed it with everything else going on. He's obviously chose someone else, which is fine. So we got to give squad number to one player, which is Freddie Sands. I'm just bringing him in. He could be number 19 for the rest of this season. I've got to get rid of 13 next as well. So we're going to go to the match. Guys are quite happy with the team I've picked. So we've had a cracking start with them. Won our first 4 games. I can't find an assistant manager at the moment. Not one who gives us what we want. So I'm struggling through without that guidance, but I always overrule it. It's easier. It seems easy when there's nobody there giving you any advice, but hard when they aren't. So anyway, we're playing Ipswich. We're the favourites. I'm expecting us to win. Famous last words. I'm expecting us to lose. Let's see how that works. The board want us to win. The fans want us to win. I think the board actually had us down for a draw. But, that's a penalty. No. The ones that look like penalties aren't these days, and that's a cracking goal. Oh, spoke too soon. I thought that hit the back of the net. So it's early. Klopp's gone forward today. That's how far behind we are with the videos, or far ahead. I work shifts, so I have to be like a week ahead on the videos. So Leonard back to Pickering. Pickering across to Travis. Travis plays it into what's Clarkson. Chests it down to Aribo. Who backside to Clarkson. So we are, we got it back. Glacomi. Oh, that's the first time I've seen him setting one up. And it's 1-0. Leonard, the lad out wide that I said didn't have a future with us. Shows how much I know. Well, he doesn't. He might have scored, but he doesn't have a future. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen Mr. Glaucoma get back there and battle away for the ball and play it in. But yeah, we'll take the goal. We're not playing at our best. But then again, you only see what you see, don't you? I've only got the main highlights on, nothing else. We seem to be playing well, which is all it's about. And we're moving into that top 10, which is my goal this season, is to finish in the top 10. Yeah, it's looking. I said, didn't I, at the interview that it would be easy enough, and I was tempted to go higher. They want to avoid relegation, not be drawn into a relegation battle, and I think I said that we'd do better than that. And I thought he was gonna bury that in the bottom corner as well. 1-0 half time. Would have liked a bit more. We've totally dominated it. They've had 2 shots, nothing on target. They haven't been a threat, have they? So I'm gonna win there with that one. And yeah, let's see. The main thing now is just coaching these through, hopefully picking up the result, keeping players fit, ready for the next game. Um, we're out of the cups, so fingers crossed it should be well spaced out games now to the end of the season. So fitness with such a small squad shouldn't become a problem. Um, that was a bit of a let off. Don't want to demand more because we're winning. But Clarkson, can he pick up loose ball? Travis, he got muscled off that. And yeah, they're breaking on us now. They got this worries me at the top. Sorry, you can't see me finger pointing, can you? I've got the small circle on. Just because I find it easier than having a big square here. Plus, my location isn't brilliant. I'm sat in the middle of the front room. You can see my scabby wallpaper and stuff, but well out, keeps well out. So yeah, we're doing well. We're holding our own at the minute. They're doing a bit more second half, which you'd expect them to come out and put a bit more of an effort in, wouldn't you? So we're going to make some changes on 7. Oh, we'll lose that. What a mate. Nice tackling back there, Clarkson. Back to Elletson. I do like this Elletson. I'm hoping he's going to really develop with first team football. He was sat in the youth. He hadn't played a game for us, and that's too. Oh, keeper saved it. And he's got a future at the club. He really has. Got to look after him a bit, but yeah, I think he's going to do all right as a fullback for us. If we can get a little bit more on the crossing, maybe a bit more on the dribbling, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a sound signing. So Aribo's coming off. I'm going to put Canos on there. Canos is moaning he's not playing enough. I've told him he's a squad player, and he threw the toys at me. So I must remember to try and play him a little bit more. I don't want to upset too many players here. So Pickering needs to come off. Dennis Sirkin can go in there. Tyler Roberts, I'd like to get him on, but he's only a striker, isn't he? He's having a good game. Why would I change him? I think Phillips. Sometimes I think with these 5 subs, you're just looking to change for the sake of changing. I'll give Elletson a rest because I don't want to burn him out. He's only a kid. Morgan Rogers isn't happy that he's not playing very often, so we get him on for Leonard, and that's 4, and we keep one in the bank. I'm just rotating for the sake of rotating, to be honest. Still learning about the players. He's got an assist today, Gomez, but I was hoping he was going to smash on and get some goals. So let's again, I know it's only seconds, but it does help overall. Let's get Mr. Buckley on and give Mr. Clarkson a rest there. So I need to keep Clarkson fit because he's... Oh, come on, guys. So it looks like we're going to scrape out, or I'm hoping we're going to get in... Oh, how long? Injury time? 3 minutes. I'm not going to say anything yet. Canos got to prove to me that he's as good as he reckons he is. Travis, have a dig. Straight at the keeper. But it's up the right end. We last couple of minutes. And yeah, we've scraped a 1-0 win. Can't be bad, can it, eh? So we haven't lost in a league. No, that's not true. We lost last time, didn't we? But we've won 5 out of 6 league games since I took over. Lost in the FA Cup, which I rotated anyway. I wasn't expecting too much. We've jumped above Ipswich now in the table. We're 9 points off playoffs. It's a big ask, isn't it? 29 games. So there's 17 games to go, 51 points. So yeah, we could still win the league. It's not going to happen. Unless I have a miraculous couple of days now going into the transfer window. I've got a week left before the window slams shut. My scouts haven't come up. I'm loath to ask for too much at the minute. I could do with some more scouts because a club this size, we should... Well, I'm still trying to fill a scout position, but we should have more than 8 scouts maybe. You know, I'd want to double that, I think, overall, going forward. Club vision. So we're starting to tick the boxes. I don't know what I could do about this, to be honest. a large amount of goals from set pieces, but I can't remember us getting a set piece other than a corner from a last game, and I've got my corners set up, so all my tactics are in place. Um, I don't know. So anyway, that's the end of the first full episode as Blackburn manager. Um, took over, we were 17th, were we, or 18th? We were on 24 points. So we played 5 league games and we're on 39. So we've had 15, played 6 league games, sorry. So we took 15 points from a possible 18, which isn't a bad start. It's enough to make sure I'm not in trouble with the board. This is slowly going. I'm really struggling a bit with all of these wanting to leave the club. I mean, he's a star player. He's been away. He's been away on international for a month, and he's not coming back until February. So he's away for another couple of games yet. So I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Mumin wants to go. Club relegated. He had a silly offer come in for like 3 million, wasn't going. But anyway, I've done all the. I'm waffling on as I tend to do. Thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed it, please leave us a like. Don't forget to tap that subscribe button and tinkle that little bell so that you can see when I'm on. And we'll catch up soon. I'll just quickly. I'm going to play through now to about year Leeds Crystal Palace. That's 2 premiership sides, 3rd and 6th, and see how we're going there. Thank you.